Phuket has long been a favourite among holidaymakers in Asia. Its inviting waters and well-developed infrastructure have also boosted a lot of investment there by foreigners. The reputation, of course, was hurt by the tsunami, which destroyed a lot of the island's tourism-reliant economy. But one entrepreneur, Gulu Lalvani, has not been deterred. He's investing $150 million to kickstart the rebuilding process in Phuket by opening the Royal Phuket Marina. He's in our Hong Kong studios now and joins me from there. Gulu, thanks a lot for joining us today.
My pleasure.
The Phuket story has been a growth one for a number of years now, obviously. Have you found that the tsunami has affected the investment potential there, and that's why you're upping your investment? Are things cheaper now, ready for a bit of an investment?
No, after tsunami, the tourism has slowed down quite a lot. There's no doubt about that. But people who are buying properties, there's been a bit slowness in it. But what I'm developing is something, it's not just a normal run-of-the-mill villas or condominiums. It's something unique.
Well, tell us what it is.
Yeah, well, see, Phuket has some of the best islands in the world surrounding Phuket. And for people who like boating or yachting, there's no better place in the world. So my hobby has been boating and yachting for the last 30 years. I've always kept my boat in the past in the Mediterranean until I discovered Phuket in '91. And what I found, the islands surrounding Phuket are unquestionably the best in the world. But there were two hurdles that stopped people from going with their boats there. One was a 220% import duty until not so long ago. The other was there was no international type of marinas, but two marinas where during the low tide the boats hit the bottom of the and damage the propellers and so on.
So your marina is designed to attract the really big boats, so the...
Exactly, the mega yachts, and there was nothing like it before. And many mega yacht owners wanted to come there. The two deterrents were, one, very high import duty, 220%.
Has that gone now?
That, thank God, last year it went, and that was a kind of a deal that I had with the Prime Minister a few years ago. He came to Phuket. I was introduced to him by the governor of Phuket. He wanted to know what he should do to increase and improve environment. And my suggestion was reduce the import duty to zero. He said, we can't afford it. At that time, it had come down to 47%. Even that was very high. I said, over the last 12 months, there hasn't been a single yacht over $1 million imported. So 47% of nothing is nothing. And I explained to him how the affluent tourists can bring in a lot of benefits to the economy.
But I mean, you're basing the argument on the understanding that there's a lot of people there waiting to come to Phuket. How do you know there's a market there?
Absolutely right. That's a good question. You see, when people buy a yacht, there are 3 or 4 things they want to know. First, of course, they would have to have the money to buy a yacht. How many months in a year can I use my yacht? The best place at the moment are the Mediterranean, say south of France, which is most popular. If you have 5 months use of the yacht, you're very lucky. So they say from May to September. The next thing they look at is the cost of crew. What I pay for a captain in south of France, I pay for a captain and 8 crew of a better standard than south of France. The fuel cost is 60%, 65% cheaper than anywhere in Europe, even after the diesel came up last month in Phuket, still cheaper. The next thing is maintenance cost. So all these 4 things in the favor. So I know from the demand that we're getting from Europe, people are going to bring... Only last year... All
right, very quickly though, Gulu, I mean, those are the benefits. Tell me a little bit about the development of Phuket, though. Is there a danger of overdevelopment? I mean, you can't go to Phuket now without seeing almost every inch of the land being developed, and it's spread way up the coast and way around the sides there. Is there a danger that this may be overheated?
That is a good question. There is a lot of development going on, but mine is a unique one because there's nobody else who's developing properties where you can have a yacht behind your home. For example, I've had a villa there in a resort called Amanpuri, which is still by far the best. So when owners in Amanpuri, they don't use it, they rent it out at $7,000–8,000 US at night. I'm going to move from my Amanpuri villa into my villa there, because the advantage is you have a boat right behind your garden, behind your pool, and explore these beautiful islands. The only other place I know in the world is in Florida, where where homes like this cost $30 million US. So,
well, Gulu,
I'm doing something different.
Good luck on the venture. Sounds like an interesting one.
Yeah, thank you.
Gulu Lalvani joining us there from our Hong Kong studio. We will take a short break. When we come back, we'll have a look at equity market action around the world and our paper chase segment, finishing off the show with a look at some of the headlines around the region. Stay with us.